In the last few videos, I was backtesting a trading strategy which actually turned out to be profitable, which is great news. But looking at the losing trades, I want to see if there are signs before it hits the stop loss to tell us to get out early. By exiting early, it will actually improve our P&L, and that way we can build a more steady equity curve. If you're new to my channel, my name is VJ. I'm on the path to becoming a consistently profitable day trader, and in these videos, I share my thought processes, my wins and losses to ultimately help you become a better trader. If you want to join me on this journey and learn from my mistakes, hit the like button, smash the subscribe, and let's jump into the charts. Here are the different trades I backtested from August 28th through September 8th, and notice there are some wins and losses right here. So I'm going to go through the losers and see what happened and maybe see if there are any signs that would tell us to get out early so we don't actually hit the maximum stop loss, and it will basically help us create a better P&L. So let's start at this one. This was a loser, and let's see what happened. Price took out liquidity. It had a change of character, and we want to enter on this order block, stop up here. And then what shoots up? 10 o'clock. So this one was actually news related, and that's why we had such a large candle. And of course, in this backtest, I'm not looking at Forex Factory or any economic calendar, so I didn't expect this to happen. But of course, you should not be trading during news. So this could have been an easy trade for us to avoid. The next trade we're going to look at is on Thursday, August 31st. We didn't make any trades on Wednesday in this backtest, and let's see if there's anything we could learn from this. So there was a sweep of liquidity, price comes down, and it looks like there is a change of character. Of course, this was a loser as we could see in hindsight, but I want to see if there's anything we can use to exit early rather than getting stopped out. So we would have entered right here. We put a stop up here, and basically what happened is after we entered, price did come down, but it came right into this order block and it kind of rejected from there. Then immediately the next candle did shoot up. Something we need to look out for is see if there's another PD array that price already delivered to, and that could be a clear indication of potentially exiting early. But honestly, I am not sure. Other than the fact that price did deliver right here and it rejected, that could have been the only sign that it was potentially going higher, but I still need to study price action a little bit more to have a more clear direction. So if this was a real trade, I probably would have just accepted the stop out. And then we have 3 losers in a row. So let's take a look at this one right here. We wanted to enter short on this gap. We put a stop up here, and then we're targeting 2R. So yes, price does actually go the direction in which we want it to. So it does come down, gets into the CE of this wick, goes up higher, takes out this liquidity, and it also gets into this gap, then goes lower and takes out this sell side liquidity. But unfortunately, it did not hit our target. So there's really nothing here I think we could have done, because what would have happened is right after this down close candle, it's just going to start slipping away from us. Yeah, maybe we could have brought our stop to break even, or at least even brought the stop down to the swing high, and that could have potentially helped us with our losses. All right, our next loss happened on Tuesday right after Labor Day weekend. Let's take a look at this. So basically what happened was price took out liquidity. It went up, but it never took out the swing high. So there was no change of character, and that's okay. Create this order block, and it did shoot up, and then it did create a change of character. I was bullish, so I wanted to enter in on this order block and then put a stop down here. The telltale sign that this was not going to work out is the fact that price actually did not respect the mean threshold of this order block and just shot right through. That was my sign that, hey, we may be wrong, and I could have exited on this candle, and I could save myself a few handles of loss. Hey, if you're enjoying this video, give this video a like, hit the subscribe button. It will help with the YouTube algorithm, and it'll help us share our message with the trading community. This is the next loser we have. What I saw was a sweep of liquidity. Price went up, but it did not take out this swing high for a change of character. Then price comes down again, and it does take out this change of character, which makes me think we're in a bullish program. But what I didn't notice is that price actually came right into this gap right here. And then price comes down, and I do want to get long on this order block, but after it respected this mean threshold, the next candle did not. The fact it did not respect it, this could have been a telltale sign that, hey, let's get out. This is not the entry I wanted. And so we could have actually saved ourselves a few handles. Okay, and the last loss that we have during this backtest happened on September 7th. So let's look at that. I thought this was a sweep of liquidity, but really wasn't that aggressive as a displacement to the downside. So that should have been my first sign that this was not a good trade, but I still wanted to look for shorts, and there is a change of character right here. So that was kind of the main reason. I wanted to enter on this order block, put a stop up here, and basically target 2R. I know I would have normally targeted these lows if I was bearish, but just for the sake of 2R, that's why I did this. So let's see if there's anything here that would tell me, hey, we're wrong. Price does wick into here here a few times, and it really is respecting this area. But the problem is the fact that it closed right at the top basically indicates that it wasn't necessarily a strong trade. And then price does come down. This looks like a change of character, but that's why I didn't exit. And then this candle right here goes right into this fair value gap, which is okay. But I think the fact that this comes into the fair value gap shows that, hey, we are most likely not going lower, because usually what happens is once that one candle goes into the fair value gap, we do see immediate rejection to the downside. The fact we did not see that, and there was a next candle that even went higher, meant that, hey, we should probably get out. And then of course it does go up and we get stopped out. And so this is another thing that I'm going to watch for to not hit the maximum loss in my stop loss each time. So it looks like with most of these losing trades, there were some telltale signs that the trade was not going to work out before the stop loss got hit. So by just watching and analyzing some of these chart patterns, we should be able to actually possibly exit before stop loss gets hit, and that could improve our P&L drastically. So this is something I'm going to be studying, something I'm going to be learning about, and seeing how I could use it in my daily trading. If you enjoyed this video, you're going to love this video.